Hi, this is my initial video for my Cardistry tutorial series, and today I would like to tell you something about what types of cards there are on the market, what are the differences between the different types, which one is the best for Cardistry, and finally what brands are the best for Cardistry and Magic, and where you can get them. So firstly, let's look at the size of playing cards. We have two common sizes, the bridge size and the poker size. The bridge size cards are about 7 millimeters narrower, but their height is the same as the poker size playing cards. So you can see that the bridge size cards are slightly narrower, but their height is nearly the same. Okay, so we have three basic types of playing cards. The plastic cards, the sandwich cards, and the paper cards. Let's talk about the paper cards first. If you ever played cards with your grandparents, you most likely used paper playing cards because they are the more traditional and old type of playing cards. They are made just from paper, so they are also the cheapest, but these I wouldn't recommend at all, because if you bend them it will ruin the card. And the second thing, then they do not fan and overall handle very badly, so I wouldn't recommend those for card manipulation. You can see that the fan isn't anything fancy. The spread is like, they just do not behave the way you need for Cardistry cards. So those are paper playing cards. So let's talk about the plastic cards, which are made just from plastic, and they are the most durable from those three types. Their handling is also very poor, as with the paper playing cards, and you won't be able to fan them nicely, and as you can see, in spring, well, I just wouldn't recommend them because they are heavy, they are very thick and stiff, and I just overall don't like the feeling of playing cards. They are not good for Cardistry because they stick together when they want, and sometimes they don't. If you wanna just play card games with them, they are ideal for that, and I highly recommend those. They are durable, they shuffle well, you can bend them all the way, but they will just spring back, and they are water resistant, so you won't damage them. So their shuffling abilities are very high. It's just, I just don't like them. So then we have the sandwich playing cards, which are the most common one, and most used by magicians because of their durability and perfect handling abilities. These cards are also made from paper, but of much better quality, and it's called a paper stock. Basically, I split one card so you can see on the face, and the back of the card, you have this thin layer of paper with design on it, and in the middle you have this hard piece of paper, so it just holds the shape of the card. I use exclusively this type of cards, as most magicians do, and they also have something called finish, which is basically protective coating on the face and the back of the card, which influences the handling of the card. For example, the bicycles cards have an air cushion finish, and tally-ho cards have linoid finish. It's just a small feature which influences the handling of the card. Basically, the linoid finish is a protective finish which makes the cards last longer, so they are stiff when you open the box, but last longer. So I highly recommend this type, the sandwich type of cards. The sandwich playing cards have two types, and it's these with the white borders around the edges, and these which do not have them, borderless cards. For Cardistry, I would recommend those because it just looks nicer, and the back design is usually more interesting, and also because these cards are commonly used for poker games and gambling demonstration and disable stuff because of their lack of the borders. They are perfect for false deals and shuffles and this kind of stuff. Yeah, so for Cardistry, definitely recommend with borders. So if you want to purchase the borderless types of cards, I would definitely recommend the B brand. These are the best borderless cards I have, and I'm very satisfied with them. Their shuffling abilities are perfect. The false deals and false shuffles looks amazingly with them, and they just overall handle very, very well. I have no problems with them. So the Bs are probably the best call. If you want to buy cards with borders, the classical type, I would recommend the tally-ho or the bicycles or the aviators. It do not really matter. They're all very good cards. You won't make a mistake if you go for one of those. You know, they just handle very well, and I do not have problem with any of those. This is a very old deck, so but it still fans, springs, and overall just, yeah, they're very good. This is a new deck of tally-hos, so they're very stiff at first, but that's nothing very bad. It's personal preference. You just can't make mistakes. I cannot tell which one of these are better, because that's also thing of personal preference, but it doesn't really matter. You can pick one or the other and still it will be a good call. So I hope this video helped you even a bit, and I will see you in another video.